Hi, Michael William Denny of ThunderWYRD.com, ThunderShamanism.com, and AskTheShaman.com. And today we're going to be going into the second installment, looking at the book Rune Shamanism, The Forgotten Method of Galder. For those of you who are not familiar with my work, you can go ahead and click on any of the links below. You can get an idea of what it is that I do, and you can see all of my books and all of my DVDs. If you want to talk to me directly, if you want one-on-one instruction, one-on-one counseling, or if you want a rune reading, you can simply click on the link below, AskTheShaman.com. Click on that button and you can talk to me directly. My phone will ring, I'll pick it up, and I can give you a rune reading. Or Rune Shamanism, Chapter 2, WYRD. Now, this is a very important concept that has to be understood in order to understand the runes. So we talked about what shamanism is. Shamanism is basically acting as a window between the physical and the spiritual realm. The shaman, or the animist priest, is a spiritual practitioner who relates messages from the spirit world to the physical world, can channel the energies of the non-physical realms, can channel beings, can do all kinds of things. This is the realm of the shaman. So in order to understand the Germanic understanding, the Germanic form of pre-Christian shamanism that was in their culture, we must look at the concept called WYRD. I talk about this extensively in many videos and books, but WYRD is a very interesting and very powerful subject, and it's so important that we still have it in our modern language. Even though during the Dark Ages, so-called Dark Ages, the Christian Church wiped out the fundamental meaning of WYRD in the Germanic-speaking world, we still couldn't get rid of the word itself, WYRD. And today WYRD is something spooky, strange, or unnatural. But in reality, when somebody said something was weird, they meant that it was connected to the fiber of the conscious awareness of the universe. So this is the Germanic understanding of shamanism, is WYRD. And WYRD is known as the web of WYRD. And WYRD itself comes from the word which means to weave. And so the mythological understanding is that there were three giantesses, three incredibly powerful forces of nature. And these three giantesses, called Norns, are so powerful that not even the gods can dissuade them or change them or manipulate them or control them. The Norns have power even over the gods themselves, and that's why they're called giantesses. They're not gods, they're giantesses. So these giantesses, called the Norns, weave the past, the present, and the future. What's interesting is that WYRD doesn't go in a chronological fashion. It doesn't go past, present, and future. It starts with present. From the present, we create the past and we create the future. It's an incredibly interesting concept, but this is how the shamanic mind works. The shamanic mind is always in the present moment. The past is the result of choices that we're making now. When we make choices now, whether it be a choice to do something, an attitude, a belief, whatever it is, the choices that we make, the actions that we take, create patterns that show up in the past and create the future. And so the idea is that we are living in this multi-dimensional plane of existence. And the definition of the present for the Germanic people was called the ever becoming now, WYRD, the ever becoming present moment. Which means you can't put your finger on the present moment. It's like trying to put your finger on Mercury. It just keeps popping up everywhere. It's like trying to play whack-a-mole, You keep hitting it and it keeps popping up somewhere else. So the present moment is not static. The past in our mind is static and the future is static. But the present is always moving, and it's the present that is most important in the shamanic mind. So understanding this will help us understand how to tap into the runes and how to channel them. Now, in my belief system, there are three main ways that you can use the runes. The first one is the one that we're going to be teaching now, which is the forgotten method of shamanic self-transformation through this very sacred and secret teaching of how to chant the runes. The second one is divination, and that's by far the most popular and the most understood. You can use the runes to be able to divine the future and get messages from the gods or from the ancestors or whomever. And the third method is what I call advanced rune shamanism, which is a combination of the two. So in order to really understand the runes, just to recap, we have to understand the power of WYRD, the power of the ever-weaving, ever-unfolding present moment that creates the past, which some people would call karma, and the future, which some people would call dharma. And so anyway, I talk about this in length in the book, so go ahead and click on the links below. You can go ahead and get the book. If you want more personal instruction or if you want a personal rune reading from me, you can click on AskTheShaman.com.